the bell curve of culture. So like a group of people, regardless of ethnic background, regardless of nationality, you'll find like a bell curve in culture. So our bell curve for individual versus collective is right here, right? So someone from this group of human beings, like describe how you, where you fall in the spectrum of why you are where you are. You're in the middle. Why? Yeah. So sometimes you feel like more connected to people. Sometimes though she feels like she is an individual, right? Like she can do her own stuff. She's my her own business. I'm paraphrasing. So. Ready, folks? Want to invite someone else to come on O'Connor? Okay. Not that life. That was business. Don't waste his time. Go for it. Right. Right? Time is like land. There's not an infinite amount of it. It will leave you forever. The most valuable thing you have is your time. Don't waste it. Okay, how about polychronic people? What say you?
It's like fake. I mean, like, what I would rather make a relationship and spend time on things that are like fun and important to me than I'm gonna like doing a spreadsheet, which is the worst thing in the whole world to me.
Awesome.
But my job tells me I have to do a spreadsheet, so like I'll do it. But if I need to talk to Taylor for half an hour first,
Okay. How do you two feel?
I feel the same way.
Same way?
When you were talking about like the movie scene with like the credits, I always say that every time I go to the movie.
Right?
Yeah.
Time's infinite. Like I'll do some stuff, but like, why are you rushing me? There are more important things, like relationships and people. And like the world and stuff. Final time. How about people this side of the middle? How do you feel? How'd you get here? Why is this different than like time is forever, man? Hey. Are you time is forever people? Okay, time is forever. Are you not time is forever? This is the middle. How does the middle feel? How does it work? Yes.
It's like, depends on how stressed I am. To say if I only got 5 minutes to get to class, like, I don't have much time, I need to go at something later. But say it's like today, like, oh, let's go to the beach. So it's like, you got time. Like, just
Awesome, right? So what I'm hearing you say is like, you're gonna spend your time wisely. Like, yes, there's a lot of time, but my time works better for me when I spend on things that are meaningful, right? I do the things I gotta do, but I spend time in ways that are valuable. Spend time with my loved ones, make sure I get my work done on time. I can flex my time because I'm good at managing it. And there's different types of things that are valuable to me that I'm gonna make time for, like eating. How many of you are like, I love food, I'll eat? How many people are like, oh, there's no time to eat? I don't have time. Okay, and then people who are like, maybe monochronic, but not, how did you get here? What does this mean? Yes.
Kind of like when I just say it's kind of situational. It's like my mom was supposed to say like, "Oh, you got me in half an hour." I'm taking this. If I show up late, that's kind of disrespectful. But I hope, like I said, like if it's still like a body, and I guess I can be a little bit.
Right? It really depends on the context then, right? So who's asking for my time? How is my time being spent? And what's the most important thing on my to-do list, right? Because you'll give up something to make room for something that's more important to you. Awesome, great job. So our last one is gonna be hierarchy, authority. Who's the boss and stuff. Let's flip it. So like super authority, like this person is the boss. Do not cross the boss. Do not cross the boss. And like we're all important. Everybody's valuable. I'm a leader, you're a leader. All those types of things. So if you're like, the boss is the boss, you're gonna go over here. If you're like, everybody's the boss, then you'll be over here. There's a lot of people. Nobody. Okay. Oh, interesting. So are you all the middle now? You're in the middle? And you all are like, I'm a leader, you're a leader. Who's the boss? Like, cool, show them to me, right? Okay, talk amongst yourselves. What is it like to be where you are? What's good about where you are in this cultural orientation? Does that question make sense?
I don't like authority. I'm just standing here.
everyone has the opportunity. Everybody has an opportunity to be a leader, right? We all have that within us. I love that. Anything else from the fuck authority / everyone's a leader? Yes. You say slap them or stop them? I like that too, right? Like we all have the power to keep each other accountable. We all have the power to make sure we're doing what we need to be doing. We don't need one big figurehead, all-encompassing, powerful person who tells us we need to do. We're smart. We have the agency to do all that. Awesome. Okay, middle people. People who are like, what's good about being in the middle when it comes to authority? Yes. Right? Awesome, yes, right? So like you know when to step up and when to step back. And you know what types of authority need to be observed in certain situations. Like, no, you probably shouldn't get pulled over. I mean, it's not anybody's fault they get pulled over the police, as far as I'm concerned. If you get pulled over the police, you're not gonna be like, I don't respect your authority. It's not real. You're not the boss, right? That's not a wise decision. But absolutely, as leaders too, we need to know when to step up and take over a situation and when to encourage other people to be leaders themselves. Awesome. Let's head back inside. Okay. We got most people back. People got around 2 of snacks and food and stuff. That's awesome. So, we just finished talking about culture, the big buzzword of today. What did you learn today that you didn't know before? Yes.
Culture's not organizational.
Absolutely, yeah. That's probably like the biggest misconception I, as like a cultural facilitator, combat. People are like, yeah, like this is what they do. And I'm like, don't say that out loud. That's wrong. It's a stereotype. Like that has nothing to do with their ethnicity. And you all will probably talk about race and ethnicity later on down the line. You'll learn more about that, and it'll help explain even more why these two things are different. And why culture is not always and almost is never a byproduct of race. Excellent. What else did someone learn today? Yes. There you go. Awesome, yeah. How much of a gray area person you can be, how a combination of things you can be. How many of you were like always in the middle of something? Right? Good, awesome, right? And how many of you were like, well, at work I'm like this, but at school I'm like this? Right? Every day your culture changes, it reforms itself to fit different situations to make you successful in different areas. Awesome. What's one more thing someone learned today? That's okay. Marcia, did you learn something new today?
We were talking as we were walking back about whether, like, the authority one specifically was generational. Like, is it because we're all, like, I'm the one generation above you guys, so is it because of our generation, or is it because of our age that most of us were on the side of authority?
Yeah.
More of a question.
That's a really good question. We noticed that there wasn't anyone who was like, boss, 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 authority, authority. No one was like, yes, someone's in charge. I'm gonna obey that person. Is there a reason why you yourself, you could never see yourself being they're in charge, I'll obey type of person? Didn't suit your style, why? Okay. Yes, what do you have to say?
For me, I like, I don't know, like, I just like having my freedom. So, having like somebody in charge of me, 24/7, I think, about like,
I love the way you put that, right? Like having that type of authority figure, having someone who's in charge of every move, who is giving you all the things you need to do, that impairs your growth, that impairs your ability to grow as a person, to take ownership of what's happening around you, to learn from your own mistakes, all those things. Let's talk about your upper family members, right? So your moms, your dads, your uncles, your aunties, your guardians, your older siblings, cousins, teachers. Like, how would you define your parents or those your guardians, those people's authority side? How many of you feel like, oh yeah, my mom don't care. She's all about egalitarian. I have responsibilities. How many of you are like, no, she's the boss. You're the boss. Even if I'm not gonna look at them and be like, you're the boss 24/7, even though I know they've been doing stuff that's dumb, they in their mind are still the boss. How many of you feel that way? I know I do sometimes. Right? So keep in mind too that culture changes generationally, right? You're not that much younger than we are, but you all have a completely different culture than we do. And your culture is informed by the new things that are coming up. For example, when my mom was growing up, there were no such things as computers. They did not exist. She ended up getting like one of the first computers, and it was just like a big, great TV monitor with a typewriter attached to the bottom. And so she'd be like, look everybody. Right? And I grew up with laptops. And now I have a smartphone that's essentially my computer. You all, how many of you remember the typewriter monitor attachment? Right? Right? There you go. Somebody's grandma had one. And in the future, like we could all be riding hoverboards and be robots or something. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that will greatly change the way that our cultures are formed. And even like your children's, if you choose to have them, their culture will be greatly formed by the things that are around you, right? How many of you come from multinational families? So like my family's not just born and raised here, like we have lineage that takes us to other parts of the world, right? If you get to go home, if you have the privilege to go back to those countries, are the cultures different? Right? And yes, like that's a national difference, but it's a geography difference as well. I would argue, I mean, honestly, the reason why I'm wearing these sandals is not because Black people think they're cool. I don't think that's something that my culture operates under. My culture being like footwear, but like it's a Pacific Northwest thing. Like it's acceptable to wear these. I wore these to a wedding. People are like, yeah. And I'm like, these are not wedding shoes, y'all. Like, I forgot my shoes. Right? But the culture here is different. Like people who wear sandals and socks and stuff. And don't even, they're just walking around with mind their own business. That's a culture difference. That has something to do with geography, with age, with gender, with money, right? With wealth, all those different things. Let's go back to the iceberg. Yeah. Iceberg. So I want to end on, before we do our reflection, just getting you to start thinking about how culture is different from all the other aspects of ourselves, right? So we have the iceberg, which kind of outlines where our cultures come from and how we see them in real time versus how we experience them, right? From our values, from our center, if you will. Keep in mind too, that culture is different than, yes, race, yes, ethnicity, but it's also different than personality, right? You have a personality, you have a culture, and you have an ethnicity, and you have a nationality, and you have a gender. All these different things combine to make you who you are. Culture is a completely separate thing, right? Culture tends to be the center through which all these other identities flow and come out, right? So, how would you define your personality? Who's like, I'm bubbly and fun. I'm serious and about that life. Okay. I am honest and heartfelt. I'm open and vulnerable, right? All of those things mean something different when we put them into your cultural iceberg, right? Because honesty in my culture looks different than honesty in Marcia's, and honesty in Lauren's, and honesty in yours, right? And bubbliness, openness, vulnerability looks different in my culture than it is in yours, and than it does in yours. So think about how does your personality show in your culture, right? Does that make sense? Cool. There's a reflection question for you. I think for our ending, sorry,
One moment, please.
I didn't want to, just like go back to this 18 billion slide. Right, so we talked about culture versus personality. Later on, you're going to talk more about race and ethnicity, so you'll learn more about those things too. But if you have your journal with you, if you need a piece of paper, let us know. Take about 10 minutes to answer these questions about what we've learned today. So how might your cultural lenses look on campus? Right? How might those things change while you're at your university or your college? Who in your family has a different cultural lens than you, right? Like who in your family is monochronic versus polychronic? Keep in mind, for me, at least in my culture, family also means my closest friends, my neighbors, people in my clubs in my community. All those people for me count as family. So define family however you want to. We want to talk about what should people know about your cultural lenses when they interact with you, right? We all know that respect means something different in different cultures. So if someone's trying to show you respect, how should they do it? In what way is it the most effective and the most appropriate? And then finally, how is your culture different than your personality? Right? How are the things that you practice and the way that your culture pans out, how is that different than what you do and who you are when you think about your personality and using the video? All right, so you'll have 10 minutes and then we'll come back together and we will close out. I'm gonna call out a liar. I don't care if you're the authority or the boss. Like that may be a way that your personality and your culture come into conflict with each other. Good question. We have about 2 minutes left, maybe like a minute and a half. All right. Sounds like most people are done journaling. Great. I'm gonna pass around I'm not gonna pass around anything. Marcia's gonna pass around your homework for the next session. You'll bring this with you to your next training, which I believe will be in the wilderness. That's gonna be fun. Don't forget it when you pack your things. That will be embarrassing. Your homework is to, using all the things that we learned about today and using the handout that we're giving you, write about a time where your culture came into conflict with someone else's. And I really do mean like your culture. Don't be like, oh, one time my friend got into this fight with this other lady because they were different. And that's not talking about you. You can talk about a conflict you have with your parents. You can talk about a conflict you have with your best friend. You talk about conflict you have with someone at the grocery store. Right? Make sure that you are the center of the story, though. We want to hear about you. And you'll do the same thing that we did with Islay, and you can talk about anything. Wait.
No, in this homework, if you can complete it in
that play in the subjective, the different contexts, whether someone's authority lens or their time lens is different, practice identifying those things. My hope is that when you get into college, when you see your professor being a butt, or you see like a classmate being an asshole, or you see your roommate treating you disrespectfully, that you'll think to yourself, oh wait, your culture is different than mine. Maybe you're not trying to be disrespectful, but I will investigate and see why this is, so that we can have an easier time relating to it. That make sense?
Especially in the college setting. I went off to college. I never really left like between the reservation and Tacoma. That's where I grew up. And when I went off to WSU, there were so many people from rural outlying areas that had a view of Native Americans that I'm pretty white passing, and so I just sat in the class and people said something out of pocket in history class. I got up, I cussed out the student, I cussed out the professor, and I left. But I'm the one that took the L because I failed the class I paid for, and then I had to go and retake it for my major later with the same instructor. So you can put yourself in a situation or at a disadvantage, or at the very least confirm the stereotypes that are in these people's heads, and that just makes it harder for you to navigate college. So, like Taylor said, stop and take a breath, and even if it's like you laugh into yourself, like, you have a different culture, you're like, you know, like, you gotta just be aware of that.
Yeah, absolutely. When I was in college, I came from my cultural background stems from authority, right? Somebody's the boss, and I'm nothing. And I'm just kick it here and mind my own business. But when I was in college, what that ended up looking like was my teacher would say something, my professor would say something I didn't understand, and I thought, well, I can't be asking questions, that's not my place. Young people don't ask questions. I'll just sit here and be stupid. But that does not help you in college. It does the exact opposite. You will ruin your college experience if you don't learn to move your culture, right? To stretch your comfort zone a little bit so you can get all the things that you need from your professors, from your cohort group here, and from the friends that you'll make once you get there. Okay, I am done. I'm gonna let Lori I'm gonna Lori close us out and send you all home, but it's been really nice getting to know your cultures and speaking with all of you today. Hopefully I'll see you again. If you have another training and I get invited. But it's been real. Thank you very much.
So just to kind of close out, as you can see, we're getting done early. We did have that photographer scheduled for the end of today, but there was a mix-up, and so he's actually being booked for a time in August for us, our training. So you guys will have plenty of time to get ready, and I will make sure that you know it. Now in August, I mentioned that we have a service project. I do want us to start thinking about this now and to kind of pick at least one of these areas to focus on. These are just up here to kind of get your minds going, but to start, did any of you do like service projects in high school or younger that like you think would be a great thing for us to try out? Because I really want this to be guided by you. So what are some things you guys have done that you think would be cool to do again? What's that? So when you think of the beaches, so that's kind of an environment. I'm going to put a little pic here. Okay, so cleaning up beaches is an example. Right? I might buy a nice lunch if you do something like that. I'm good at feeding you. What else? What's another project you guys have done? So school supplies, what age group? Was it like high schools or? So like elementary schools? Anybody interested in working with like little babies? Okay. So I see a few hands, so something for the kids in school, something for the environment is up there. What else? What are some other ideas? Feeding the hungry. Is anybody interested in maybe going? Because if we went to the rescue mission or something, an organization like that, what we would do is we would structure a day so you guys would come down. We would make sure that the administrators and people who work there could tell you how they got into those jobs and kind of what the big picture is of what they do, and how your service project connects to that. So it would be like a meaningful time where we all come together and then maybe serve dinner or help with something of that nature. Yeah. Animals, so there's like the Humane Society. That can sometimes take more time to set up, so that's why I wanted to talk about this now, because animals is probably the hardest one to get a group this size and to do. So, all right, so we have maybe Feeding the Hungry up here. There's also donation drives and care packages, which we could roll into any of these other areas. What do you guys think? Someone who hasn't said something. Of the 3 with stars biome, which one do you like most and why? You have a whole hour there to sit here just and I'm cool with awkward silence, so. Of the 3 with stars next to them, I want some feedback from folks on which ones they're more interested in and why. So environment, elementary school, and kids, or feeding the hungry? Oh, hold on back here, yeah.
I like the
Cleaning the beaches or environment, okay. All right. So is there like an audience you want to reach? Would you like to try to do like teen outreach to like a teen shelter, or would you like to, okay, so feed the hungry and maybe age relatable? Okay. All right, so we have a couple there. And anyone else want to throw their 2 cents up here? So I think we're focusing now down to environmental and feeding, yeah. Say that again. Okay, so is that like an internship or a job? Okay, nice. So, environment. And I also want you to know that just because we only have 1 service project scheduled in August, that doesn't mean that if there's something that you guys find meaningful and you're down for it, we can't do more. So that's something else I want you to keep in mind as well. Because we can always do feeding the hungry around the holidays and go down to the Tacoma Rescue Mission and do shifts or something, and then do the environment. Well, the weather's nice, right? Yeah.
I like the one like very fun,
So school supplies for kids. Got it. Oh, yeah.
yeah, like the kids in schools, and I know a lot of my friends really go right in school. There's more than kids like
Okay. So I'm starting my thought process is evolving. I see that if we could have maybe, I say save this one for the holidays, because I think that it's easier to do, and within our schools, we can organize food drives and maybe bring that down there to have something to give them. So, I think this would be meaningful, and then you also have a lot more access to youth when you're in there around the holidays. But environmental is something for school. If we had kind of a split group where half wanted to do environmental and half wanted to do something for schools and kids, I would be down to help set up 2 separate community service projects for those groups. So, yeah, so for environment, raise your hands if you're interested in environmental. Okay. Okay. And again, we're not counting this one because this is gonna be something we're gonna set up and everybody can participate in when they come back from school or in the holidays. So something for kids in schools. This is like a straight little. Yeah, so this is evenly split enough. I'll try to have something set up before we leave for our summer retreat, so we can kind of try to start narrowing down some dates. And then maybe we can meet these groups or caucus out at some point during the retreat and find out something for kids in school. So are we gonna get school supplies or books and stuff and write a letter to the students and their families? Or are we gonna go read to students? Or what are we gonna do in this area? And then with environmental, we have a couple of environmental agencies in the area that we have connections to. And I'll reach out to them and see if we can get established on one of their cleanups, or they do a lot of projects maintaining and sustaining the environment. So it could be a beach cleanup, or it could be something else. So I'll get a few options for us, and it'll be within the week that's on your calendar and your binder. So in August, there's a week where it says summer project or summer community service project, and that's when we'll be doing these. Yeah. Yeah, they have a summer meals program that's more even bigger than that now, and it's a more sites. So even if we end up doing something like this, we could fold in Feeding the Hungry maybe and have a project at a park where and team up with one of those feeding sites and maybe have some activities for kids and some school supplies and stuff to give away. So I'll see what's on the calendar locally and try to see what we can collaborate on in that time frame and give you guys some options. If not at summer retreat, right after. So ideally by summer retreat. Okay, sound good? Any questions you guys have about anything before we close out? By yes, you may take a few pieces of pizza with you. That was a question maybe. By yes, you can take some of that salad so I don't have to throw it all. Speaking of feeding the hungry. So please take what you want.